Binarystar Infinity is a 1-bit space-themed shoot-'em-up game that was originally released in February of 2021. It's currently available on PC, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox consoles. Binarystar Infinity is a title that caught our attention as it reminded us of classic arcade-style games like Galaga and Space Invaders. We've had the opportunity to play this game recently and thought it would be fun to share our experience with those of you that enjoy similar games like this. In our Binarystar Infinity review, we will provide an overview of the game, share our thoughts on the gameplay, and most importantly, we will let you know if this title is worth your hard-earned money. Before we get into the video, let's take a moment to talk about our partner, Boosteroid. Boosteroid is a cloud gaming platform that allows you to play many popular PC titles on practically any device. Before Boosteroid, there were many popular games that I wanted to play like Genshin Impact, Stray, and CSGO. But without a high-powered PC or spending thousands on upgrading my existing hardware, this all seemed but impossible. Boosteroid solves this problem by providing you with unlimited cloud gaming time using its service. The best thing is, all you need is a basic internet connection to enjoy it. For under $10 a month, you can sign up to play popular games via the cloud, you can jump in and play multiplayer or play a popular RPG, and never have to worry about constantly keeping up with the latest specs required for each title. Boosteroid's library of games increases on a weekly basis, and they were recently purchased by Microsoft, so many of their titles like Gears 5, Grounded, and Deathloop will be available to play through the service soon. So what are you waiting for? You can try out Boosteroid using the link in the description, and by signing up, you are supporting this channel. Now back to the video. Binarystar Infinity has an extremely simple setup. You play as a pilot in a binary star space force. The largest moon in your solar system has been destroyed by an unknown threat. You are tasked with assessing that threat and destroying the unknown invaders. It's a simple story, but designed to provide you with the overall premise to understand what is going on in this game. Other than this brief introduction, there really isn't a detailed story explanation in this title, but with this type of arcade-style shooter, a huge story isn't really required. But I guess if you're into that sort of thing, then maybe this is a negative point for you when playing Binarystar Infinity. There are a total of 8 missions or levels, each with its own challenges. You'll need to move throughout the levels, defeat the many enemies and hazards the game throws at you, and defeat a boss at the end. The individual levels will test your patience, and this game can be challenging, but oddly fun at times. I normally shy away from harder games, but throughout my playthrough, no matter how many times I died in the game, I was excited to start the level again. I think this is primarily due to how easy it is to pick up and play this game. You will primarily use the left thumbstick to move your ship and use one other button to fire your weapon. That's it. Each level does seem to follow a particular pattern, so once you've got a handle on that, the game does seem to get slightly easier. It's important to pick up the different power-ups while playing, but you'll want to get familiar with how all the weapons work in the game, as some are much better than others depending on your situation. My personal favorite was the laser. During our first few playthroughs, Binarystar Infinity shocked us with how difficult it was. The levels are not very long, but the game throws many enemies at you at once, so you will need to stay on your toes and watch where you're moving because one hit can cost you your life. Once you are out of lives, you will have to start the level over, and in the very beginning you will die a lot. Once you've gotten the hang of the levels, then you'll be rewarded with a boss battle. These are not too difficult as most bosses operate on some type of pattern, but as they get weaker, their speed increases, which caught us by surprise during our initial playthrough. Once you've got the hang of how the levels and the bosses work, you should be able to beat the levels, so I'd encourage you to not give up if you're someone that is having trouble in this game. One of our favorite ways to play Binarystar Infinity is with a friend. Yes, Binarystar Infinity has co-op, so you can have a friend help you out if you're having difficulties on a particular level. Overall, the co-op play is extremely similar to playing single player. The levels stay the same, and so do the bosses. This can be a negative if you're expecting a bit more of a challenge with an additional player. So if you or your teammate dies on a level, there is no way to revive them, so you will need to work together and determine who's going to pick up the additional life or power-ups as they become available. Now when you die, you will drop all of your power-ups and weapons gained, but if you hurry, you can pick these up before they float away into space. Overall, the co-op play in Binarystar Infinity is fun, and I recommend it if you just want something simple and fun to play with your friends. Overall, Binarystar Infinity is a well-designed game that offers players an enjoyable experience. The game's gameplay, graphics, and sound are all top-notch, and its co-op mode adds to the game's replayability. If you're a fan of space-themed games or arcade-style shooters, Binarystar Infinity is definitely worth playing. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Have you played Binarystar Infinity, or are you interested in playing it? Or if you have played it, what are your thoughts? Let us know by leaving a comment below this video. While you're down there, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And if you'd like any more video content from us in the meantime, check out my latest video game review over here, or check out our latest upload over here on the right. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you in the next video.